The path is close, yet people seek it afar. It lies in simplicity, but people search in complexity. New beginnings often wear the disguise of painful endings. Forgive injuries, never forget kindness. The reluctant soul perceives hidden truths. The perpetually desiring soul sees only its wants. Beauty exists in everything, but not everyone perceives it. Truth's path is wide and clear. It is not hard to find. The challenge lies in people's reluctance to seek it. A person should have a sense of shame, for shamelessness is the true shame. Bend and you remain straight. Empty yourself and you stay fulfilled. Wear out and you remain renewed. A person who pursues two goals catches neither. Health is supreme wealth. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the finest companion. A mountain trail, when used, becomes a path quickly. Unused, it soon overgrows. Hating is easy. Loving is hard. The scheme of life, the good is challenging, the bad is effortless. The whole essence knows instinctively, perceives effortlessly, and achieves without striving. Learning without reflection is wasted effort. Reflection without learning is risky. Treat others as you wish to be treated yourself, and you will discover the shortest path to kindness. Success carries as much risk as failure. Hope can be as empty as fear. Those of highest morality do not claim it for themselves, thus they embody true morality. Failure to correct a mistake once made is a mistake in itself. A sage who seeks superiority over others places himself beneath them. Striving to lead, he falls behind. When someone offends you, they take away your negativity and offer their positivity. What defines a good person but the lessons learned from a bad one? What defines a bad person but the challenges for a good one? Approach learning as if you haven't yet reached your goal and as if you fear missing it. Long solitude breeds acceptance of loneliness. Embrace solitude to uncover your true potential. Opening a book invariably leads to acquiring knowledge. Extended abstinence from intimacy can lead a person towards neuroticism. By staying true to yourself without comparing or competing, you will earn universal respect. If someone intends to deeply offend you, it reflects more on them than on you. Outward courage faces death bravely. Inner courage embraces life fearlessly. Our greatest glory lies not in avoiding falls, but in rising every time we fall. A great person holds fast to what's essential and disregards the trivial. They act with integrity, but do not rely solely on rules. Do not fret about being unknown. Strive instead to be worthy of recognition. When fear of death does not hinder you, there's nothing you cannot achieve. A noble person speaks humbly, but acts with extraordinary resolve. Whoever rushes into a task to achieve quick results accomplishes nothing. One who meticulously completes their work from start to finish ensures success. The person who asks a question may appear foolish briefly. The one who never asks remains ignorant forever. The longer you abstain from intimacy, the less you desire it. Speaking truth prematurely always carries risks. When true integrity fades, superficial kindness emerges. When kindness fades, justice emerges. When justice fades, mere decency remains. Rules of decency are but a semblance of truth and the seed of disorder. Without persistent and determined effort, there can be no remarkable achievement. Recognizing your own insignificance can be liberating. Friendship is like one mind shared between two bodies. Understanding one's limits brings contentment. Excessive pride leads to ruin. Sometimes yielding leads to victory, and accepting a lower position can bring success. Only when the last tree is felled, the last fish caught, and the last stream poisoned, will humanity realize money cannot be eaten. Within each person, two wolves constantly struggle. The first is malevolent, the second benevolent, the wolf that prevails, the one you choose to nourish. At birth, you cried while the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that at your death, the world mourns while you find peace. It's preferable to have fewer boastful words and more impactful actions. Listen attentively, or your own words will render you deaf. Seek wisdom above mere knowledge. Knowledge pertains to the past, wisdom to the future. Our strength is magnified by the weaknesses of our adversaries. Do not judge your neighbor until you have walked a long path in their shoes. Those who live on in the hearts they touch are never truly gone. Few things speak as persuasively as the rattle of a snake's tail. Being poor poses less of a challenge than living dishonestly. A courageous person faces death once, a coward faces it many times. May my adversary be brave and strong, so that in defeat I shall not feel shame. A bird that has eaten cannot soar with a hungry bird. Embrace youth, but trust in old age. Wisdom emerges when you cease seeking it and begin living the life intended by the Creator. Not every root that tastes sweet yields sweet grass. Take only what is necessary and leave the land as you found it. It is insufficient to merely cry for peace. We must actively pursue it, live it, and dwell within its embrace. When a person drifts from nature, their heart grows hardened. Beware of the silent man and the dog that does not bark. Our joys are shallow, our griefs profound. Truth requires few words. Do not allow the past to consume too much of today. If a person is as wise as a serpent, they can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Poverty tightens like a noose, choking humility and breeding disrespect for both God and humanity. Remember, your children are not yours, but are entrusted to you by the Creator. Walk gently in spring. Mother Earth is in labor. Ask questions from your heart, and you will receive heartfelt answers. There is no end in death, only a transition to another world. Life is a flicker of a firefly in the night, a puff of breath from a buffalo in winter, a fleeting shadow that races across the grass and fades into the sunset. Focus on yourself. People enter and exit your life. If you don't master your mind, someone else will. Sometimes the things that shatter your heart end up sharpening your vision. Solitude is the toll you pay when you embark on self-improvement. Take pride in surviving the days you once thought impossible. Not everyone will approve of you. Such is life. Avoid sharing everything. Most people are indifferent, and some secretly wish for your failure. Be kind yet assertive. Don't allow others to exploit you. It's preferable to be disliked for who you are than loved for a false image. Don't go bankrupt trying to impress those who are financially destitute. Steer clear of individuals who leave you feeling lonely. Solitude is better than toxic company. Make peace with your past to prevent it from disrupting your present. Don't compare your journey to others. You don't know their struggles. Never underestimate the influence of foolish people. No one will navigate your life for you. It's your responsibility alone. Sometimes you triumph, sometimes you gain wisdom. If no one lends a hand, forge ahead on your own.